everyone. So I wanted to do a haul video of what things I recently bought. I just went to Ollies and the Dollar Tree and Marc's over the weekend. Today is Monday, so I'm going to show what I recently purchased there. Let's start with these supplies. I did get the color collection from Big Marking. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 markers in here. That they were $3.99, and the colors are, so you get silver, gold, bronze, pink topaz, rose, amethyst, sapphire, emerald green. So I thought that would be, you know, just something neat for the holidays, because I think they're going to have a little bit of like sparkle to them. And then when I went to Marc's later that same day, there was an even bigger pack for the same price. So, but yeah, I thought that was a good deal, so I got those. I also saw these Sharpie Precision Electro Pop. These are the really skinny ultrafine tips, so when you're doing like Lost Ocean or a book like that where you have to find something to get into the really tight spaces, you can use these. You know, my Dollar Tree sells one single Sharpie for $1, and this is the 4-pack for $1.79. So I thought that was really good deal. It says these are neon. We'll see. It doesn't list the colors though. I picked up this little pack of Crayola skinny pipsqueak markers. This would be the same, like comparable to the super tips. I got these, well, it's 59 cents for 4 markers, and I got these because I like to have like a travel pack packed up when my grandson comes over. If we're gonna go do, you know, things together, we like to bring a little pack of you know, coloring supplies. I've made a little coloring book for us with different pages that I cut out and then rebound, and then we have pencils, and we like the little miniature things, so that's why I got that. And I picked up this box of 36 Prang pencils for $5.99. While I was there, I did Google on the Prangs, and they were 11 something at Walmart. They were, I believe, 17 something at Hobby Lobby. So for $5.99, I thought I would try them out. I did have, let me see if I can get it. Hang on one second. Ugh. I used to have a set of Prang pencils, and this was the only one I have left, was this peach skin tone color. And I did like the way it colored, so I bought them. Now, I haven't tried these yet. To me, the true test will be in a Johanna Basford book, and I have not tried them yet in one of her books. But here's what they look like now. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Well, it doesn't want to focus, but the writing on them is that, there we go. The writing on them is a little bit different than what it used to be, so I don't know why I find that interesting, but I do. They feel kind of, I don't know, they feel fatter to me than what I'm used to. They feel almost like the Civo Vivids. I don't know, the jury is still out. I still think, just from trying these last night, I still feel that Crayola's color better. But like I said, I haven't tried them yet in my Johanna Basford books, so that'll be the true test. So there was that. When I was at Marc's, which is like a grocery store here in Ohio, I don't know how far they are, but they did have their glitter glues for 39 cents, and I thought that was an excellent price for 1.8 fluid ounces of glitter glue. So I did pick up just this one like dark red color because I needed that color, and I'll show you in a minute how they turn out. Okay, so for books, I did get the Design Originals Day of the Dead book. This was 99¢ at Ollies. I think this is one of the best Day of the Dead books that I have seen. So you have your picture on the front, and then on the back it gives you this quote, different random quotes. Oh, my phone doesn't want to focus on words, it's too faint. But then you get like lines right here at the bottom, which I thought was cool, because then on the back of your picture you can write, you know, what you used in case you don't finish your picture, you know, your pencil names and numbers, if you have to come back, and it's all on the back. And then of course, seeing how these are single-sided, these would be perfect to use, you know, Sharpies and Bic markets and that kind of thing on, if you want to, and Copics if you have them. So this is just a quick flip through. Kind of the similar designs as some of the other books I've seen, but I just like this one better because of it being the single-sided pages, and then I like the quotes in the back. In the front you get several pages of examples on how to color things, which is nice. And then in the front you also get several pages of techniques, tips. You get information on shading. You just, it's very helpful. They have a color wheel in there. There it is. And it'll show you, like, this is what it looks like if you put together warm colors, cool colors, you know. So, for 99¢, the thickness of that book, I thought that was excellent. So, yep, got that one. I also got the Little Mermaid coloring book. This is a beautiful coloring book. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter, or the gold. So this one is based on the original story by Hans Christian Andersen. I'm trying to see if it says who it's by. I don't see it, but it does have the nice flipping out flap. You get, I'm going to flip from the back so it's easier. There is a lot of very small things to color. Then you have your words. And then there's, you know, there is several pages of wallpaper-y type things, but then there's also quite a few pages with the faces, which I think most people are interested in, you know, coloring the body and the face of the mermaid. So you do get quite a few of those. Okay, so that's basically kind of what it is. Oh my goodness, that one's going to be something else. And this is the only mermaid book I have, so I decided to pick it up and give it a try. Stuff like that, I don't enjoy coloring, like all that ocean or whatever. My daughter does, so maybe I'll talk her into doing it for me. Anyways, that one was $1.99. The regular price was $15.99, so you can't beat that. Sorry, Momo. I got a Christmas adult coloring book. This is by Vision Street. It was 99¢. It's a 2016 book. They had many different ones to choose from. The pages are perforated. They're one-sided. So, you know, when my grandson comes over and he wants to color something with me, he can color it and then take it out and bring it home so he can keep it. He likes to hang them up on the wall and stuff. So yeah, this was a really cute one. There were several different ones. There was one with more of a religious theme going, but basically they're kind of similar in the characters. You know, each one's going to give you some Santa, reindeer, snowmen, but just a little bit different in the layout of the pictures. This is just the one that I liked the best right there. So got that one. Then I got Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, featuring the classic illustrations by Sir John Tenniel. This is another gorgeous book. The cover is gorgeous. The flap here comes out, and you can color all that if you want. I did last night try out the paper. I wanted to see what it was like. So, like the title here is colored in with Paper Mate Flares, And the other side is black, so there is no bleed through. I haven't done my shadings yet, just kind of, I wanted to see what the super tips looked like on it, how they've worked on it, and also what just the Crayola pencils by themselves would look like. And I think that it looks good. The paper is what drew me. It's very nice paper. So even though it's not single-sided, let me flip from the back. Even though it's not single-sided, there's some really, I love the illustrations in here. I think some of these would be so pretty with watercolor and then your pencils added. And gosh, wouldn't they be even nice to remove and hang up on the wall? You know, it would be cute in a kid's room. Yeah, I kind of fell in love with this book, I have to admit, even though I have several Alice in Wonderland books, and this one does have a few wallpaper images in it, so I don't know if I'll do like that and stuff. I doubt I'll color that, to be honest, but these ones make up for it. These full size, just beautiful. If you like to draw, you'll appreciate the drawings in this one. The illustrations are really nice. So I'm sure many of you have seen this book before, so I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it, but look at that one. Wouldn't that be so cute in a frame for a little girl's room? Adorable. So that's that one. And this one was also $1.99 Ollies. Original price is $12.99. Sorry about my phone, guys. There we go. But I have seen this book before at Five Below. So I do know that sometimes it does appear there, but I think it's worth it. And the cover feels good too. This is a nice book, really nice book. And then last but not least, I did go to my Dollar Tree to get a birthday card for my dad, and they haven't had any coloring books for a super long time, but this one was there, kind of stuck behind the hardback books that you read. So kind of take a look around when you go to your store, because I think that they just kind of tuck them everywhere. This is a coloring book of Amazing Buildings, Real and Imagined by Steve McDonald. Fantastic structures. When I was flipping through this book, I was like, oh, I don't know. Some of these are very, very, intricate. But I will show you here. You wouldn't have to... some of them... would be like, okay, see this one there, like you wouldn't have to do each little tiny dots and designs in there, separate color. I mean, you could just go over the whole thing. But I like buildings and structures and stuff. I always am drawn to books like this for some reason. I just enjoy architecture. So if you are interested in now something like that, oh, I don't know. That's a bit much. That one's cool. So in the beginning of the book, here's just a quick flip of the front. But in the beginning of the book here, he lists some places that they're from. And then here is some samples of things colored in. So, you don't have to, there's a giant red building. I mean, you don't have to make it exactly the way that it would appear in real life. Of course, I know everybody knows that, but I feel like sometimes we need reminders, because every time I go to color, a tree, I grab the green and the brown. Well, I don't have to make them green and brown if I don't want to, and neither do you. Okay, hang on one second, and I'm going to show you a sample of that glitter glue that I just bought, so you can see what that's like. Okay, here I have the Creative Haven Celtic Designs coloring book. This one also I purchased at Ollies, but this was, I think, last year. So I purchased this book because my husband is Irish, and also because some of these patterns would be really fun to do on St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah. They have some just plain ones, but then they have some nice, more involved type of... my last name begins with a B, so I thought that would be a neat one to do. But this is the one that I did yesterday, and There is the red glitter glue